We have agreed a first set of sanctions, and over the course of the day, we will conclude these together.
Too much talk. NATO had the time. They had all the time in the world to stop this mess. NATO, they had all the time in the world to stop this mess. But yet, they are just there trying to give sanctions. We are giving sanctions. Unati say Putin, Putin a sanction man. No. As a matter of fact, Putin don't even cancel every agreement where they ever get with Western world. Could Putin be right? Could Putin be right? Let's all also think about other people. You understand? Because it be like say these Western countries like this, it be like say they don't turn to something else. It be like say Western countries now then be the reason why everywhere just kata just go. In over 2 days you bring coronavirus. Now you don't bring another kind of war where we know if you even feel, we don't even know whether Africa, where we even there for this war they want fights now, safe. Could it be that Russia? Could it be that Russia is fighting a good fight? Could it be that Russia is fighting a good fight? Because the Western world, they, in as much as they like to dominate and all that, and try to colonize and all that, Russia no like that kind of thing at all. You understand? So I feel say NATO had all the time in this world to stop these killings from going on. Yes, we understand say United States they always tell Ukraine say these people they approach the border. Yes, US has been doing a very great job in that. Like they use their satellites and all that to they know when invasion starts. They warn Ukraine since say invasion don't they see these men don't gather for our border. You understand? But I believe that Putin also have his own reasons for doing all these things. So let's not all be biased. We could not look this thing one-sidedly. I love President Putin for one thing. The man straightforward man, serious. Like, he's a very straightforward man. Yes. Putin is a very straightforward man. We'll leave the bad talk first about him and all that. You understand? Because in don't they beg these people since. In don't they tell USA, see, agree to our terms. Agree to our terms. Make our voice. We be Russia. When I no country say we no be Russia. Now, all this time, Joe go just every time Joe go just constant for podium. They talk. I'm mad me here Joe Niku sometimes. Every time Joe go just come stand for podium. They talk plenty things. You understand? Meanwhile, soldiers they gather for people border. Una no have to do anything. So now where the crisis have been a war don't start because some medias they call a crisis. I'm not sure say this is a crisis because they are never for Putin to withdraw. Never. Putin no be that kind of man. No. Right now, say nobody fit beg Putin again. Yes. Nobody fit beg Putin again. Yes. Even Putin don't join Israel for this matter. Putin is telling Israel that Golan Heights is not theirs. Yes, say no be their own. Say make them come out from Golan Heights. Say na Syria get Golan Heights. You see, it's Syria and Russia from the Middle East. Wala they Uwachori Ugai. One name Uwachori Ugai. Uwachori. I believe that if NATO had acted fast, if they had acted earlier, by at least if as these Russian soldiers they come, you understand? Una go don't see say they don't give una alert say see Russian soldiers are approaching. Una for also send una own soldiers quickly, respond sharp. All this stalling, all those things they know they work. They work. Nobody they follow una laws. All those laws won't are put for the whole world. You know, like Western culture, a lot of people don't they stand up against Western culture because una know they do as una they talk again. Democracy, no be democracy again, you know. rule of law, no be actually rule of law. You understand? So I think the Russian president, Putin, my man, Putin is fighting a good cause. That's what I think. But if you think otherwise, if you think otherwise, you know, say people like to they argue too much. They no go look at the situation on board before they argue. People just like to they argue unnecessarily. You understand? You go see why this guy, see why Pikin they cry. Pikin they cry. Why this Pikin they cry? If Pikin they cry, they point hand. You understand? If mama no dey there, if papa no dey there. You understand? If Pikin they cry, make you know why Pikin they cry. Because if Pikin they cry like this now, you go understand, say, Kai, this Pikin, something is wrong. Russia don't they cry since, say, make una give us our position. Give us position for this thing one they do, make we get equal powers. Yes, that is actually what Putin wants. Let's have an equal power in this. Say, no be say sometimes you go they oppress me for here, you go they oppress me for here. I go play this video for you so that you go hear wetin Putin talk. I go play this video for you so that you go hear reason why Putin they do this thing when they do. You understand? Please, if this is your first time of joining us.